Base art Hope is so good. It's more that I think there's a handful of base arts that are really good. It's more so both of Hope's existing variants in game leave a lot to be desired, in my opinion. Any Goose Mobius decks doing work. The only little disruptive deck I kind of like right now is Cerebro 2. The rest are all kind of varying degrees of middling. What don't you like on the non-season pass? I don't know, it just doesn't sit right with me. Well, at least I know our lizard's not gonna lose his bonus, huh? Unless they ultra it, yeah. We might just punt the center, honestly. We're 1 in 3 to hit Infinite. I'm just gonna soak here. I'm gonna soak up some sun. Oh, we're 1 and 2, right? Because they're gonna play Bear and Zemo too. Yeah, this is fine. Lovely. Unlucky. And then the hope is that this is enough. You wanna try and beat Doctor Doom? This beats Doctor Doom and isn't that much worse on the right. Loses to some other stuff, though. War Machine plus Jeff is more power. Yeah, it's less power on the right, though. The question is, do I want to play around them putting stats in the middle? Actually, this doesn't even beat them playing Doctor Doom in the middle, right? I guess they'd be 10 here, and they'd be plus 7 here up to 13. And this doesn't even beat Doctor Doom, chat. I think this is the play. We just lose to Doctor Doom.
Victory.
Hopefully.
Oh, snap. Opponent snapped.
Might storm the throne room? Yeah, if we peel Legion with this game.
Wind, aid my
14's a lot of fluff, though.
hand.
Oh, this is great, though, yeah? Yeah, they're gonna get locked on 6 because of the Grand Central. I've got She-Hulk Infant on here. Hello, hello. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Be do do. That only ties the right. It's 21.
Victory.
Made sure to hit infinite with the disgusting 48,000 token Thanos deck this morning before they chop off his raisins. That is a colorful way to put what you expect to happen to Thanos. Get fucked, Buttercup! Is it good for you? It's good for me. Wow, they're playing for the right still?
Aid my hand.
Surfer is beating us on the right, but they'd have to Surfer while also beating 9 here. Oh, it's not beating us on the right because of Nebula. Was a dark and stormy night.
Victory.
With a sample size of one opponent, chat, can I put forward the speculation that our deck might be real? Is that allowed? Our game plans felt diverse and cohesive. 100% win rate, please nerf. Other streamers do it, so why not? Nailed it. Their tagline said, if I lose, do not take credit. Rats, spoiled by a title again. Hoagland accidentally having fun on stream, nerfing coming in the OTA. Rip. Unlucky.
Oh, snap.
I wanted to put this here, actually, I think. It's a rush. I like to draw a Sunspot or Nebula next turn, followed by Legion the following turn. War Machine would be a nice draw now as well. What's War Machine doing? So War Machine enables two different things in this deck. The first is he allows us to play Infinite Ebony Ball late. The second is War Machine lets us combo with Legion. You can play Storm on 3, War Machine on 4, Legion the Flooded on 5, and lock the game up.
Aid my hand.
And I needed Sunspot last turn. I can't play it and Infinite next turn now. You did Sunspot last turn or War Machine / Legion this turn. I think we're supposed to leave. If people don't snap me back on one, I don't play. These is best of one. I'm actually playing the game out.
Oh, snap.
Oh hey, that's the exact deck I cooked on War Machine's release! I'll be sending goons to wipe your hard drive and my lawyer to charge you for stealing my idea. You've been served. I look at your untapped all the time and I see a lot of similar win rates for you with reasonable decks. You play a lot in Conquest. Do you think those win rates can be attributed to the deck? Or are you just a 60% win rater in Conquest? I mean, I randomly retreat Conquest matches too when I'm not having fun. So honestly, it's impressive if a lot of my decks have 60% win rates. I think when we went back and looked at it one season in like a 40 or 50 match sample sizes across the early seasons when I was really tryharding in Infinite Conquest, I had like a 73-ish% win rate. I think I'm just doing this turn. I would like to both get rid of your limbo and send the game into a controlled turmoil. Sounds fun. Uncontrolled turmoil? Uncontrolled. Come on! Snap me back! You Mr. Negative, did you have limbo?
Cut off one head, two more shall take its place.
Okay, and then I'll put this here, and I'll put this here, I think. Wait, I technically haven't triggered either of these two yet, right? Did I just do this? Come Marvel Snap's a skill-based game. Do-da, do-da. Marvel Snap's a skill-based game. Oh, the do-da day. Clip it, chip it, rip it, flip it!
Snap.
Our deck basically not caring about Leech is lovely. Couple of on reveals, but no super heavy hitters. What is more RNG, Hearthstone or Snap? Hearthstone not close. Marvel Snap is one of the lowest variance card games on the market. Seeing 75% of your deck in the average game of Marvel Snap that you play is makes things very consistent for you. This is Gold Conquest. No, it's Silver. A lot of people take Silver seriously. I don't fault people for taking Silver seriously. It's not a big deal. Mother of God. No, wait, this is actually great, yeah? Because she didn't fuck it up, and she played to Hope Summers, so she's gonna move our Jeff the Baby Land Shark, but then I get an Agatha for free next turn, randomly, which sounds good. Could be better, but could be worse. All things considered, this is one of the better outcomes for landing an Agatha off a Triskelion. I think Agatha cooked here. She played to Hope's Lane, it's fine. Yeah, she even protected herself from a random Shang-Chi. In a perfect world, she doesn't move Jeff, but other than that, she played this better than most of Twitch chat would. Alright, yeah, we got about a half hour till lunchtime. Let's get some last minute peddling in. Ugh. I'm concerned about getting shanged on the right. If I do this here, next turn I have 8 energy and this costs 4. Or getting shanged on the left. It could be Green Goblin. And this costs me 3. I don't hate that. I can't play Infinite, but I think that's fine. We're unlikely to throw Infinite. I guess we could draw Ebony Maw too. Is a reason to play War Machine. I don't know, it feels like there's a good chance this locks up over here, yeah? They're not ghosting, their play was already locked in. Just super unlucky that they landed on filling here.
I am Iron Man.
No, they can't also have Agatha. This is them actually making choices. If they had Agatha, they would have, I guess they were expecting me to play something big here. Well, they thought I was gonna rug pull them, sure. It's just weird that they shanged here instead of shanging here when they were likely Polarising the armor.
Escaped.
That's the one that's giving me pause. Like, why did we shang here when you were moving my armor off of here? In most situations.
Oh, snap.
I don't know. It's just weird to me to lock the right side with 20 points when that loses to most lines that aren't me playing a goblin that didn't start in my deck. The blue marble is a reasonable assumption of cards in their output range. That's fair. Maybe they weren't really locking into that much. What if we build Mr. Negative, but instead of sweet things, we just play all the tech cards? We'll call it a cook and it'll be glorious. Speaking of things that are glorious, chat. This is 14, 18. This is 11, 21. Am I supposed to play for all three? We're definitely legioning them. It's just a question if I'm supposed to play for all three or just play hard for two. I think I'm supposed to play for all three. Let's tug a rug here. User friendly. Thank you for the 15 months. Appreciate the support. Holiday, thank you for the brand new tier 1. Appreciate that.
Victory.
Those subscriptions are the biggest portion of my income here on Twitch. I wouldn't be able to do what I do without them. So thanks for keeping me around. First time watching on Twitch, but I always hang out on the YouTube side. Awesome. Well, thanks for making it over to live. If you haven't been on Twitch before and you're a Marvel Snap regular, something to keep in mind is that April 19th, in 2 weeks, Twitch Drops will be coming back. You'll have a chance to get some free stuff just from watching Marvel Snap streams like this one on Twitch. Mother of God. Yeah, I just get to Legion the right, yeah? This is actually better, yeah? Because the only way I lose this game is Arnim Zola magic. The only way I lose this game is Arnim Zola magic. So I need to armor so that way they lose their only out. Because they can Zola this turn with Red Slayer or off Mr. Negative.
Wind, aid my hand.
Why the hell is there a Gladiator in their Mr. Negative deck? I'm so confused. I'm so confused.
Victory.
I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't expecting a lot out of this. It actually feels super reasonable. The Legion lockout plans come up a couple of times. The War Machine Hope, just like playing big things, has been good. Hope with She-Hulk and Sunspot's been good. So like, I know the one thing that keeps jumping to my mind is that every time I play one of these Storm Legion decks, we don't combo Storm and Legion all that often, but Storm and Legion both being played in the same deck gives you an incredible amount of consistency where you just like don't lose to random location variants like you do in other decks because you have so much location interaction. Like there's some games like that last one where like everything comes together perfect and you like hit it and it is relevant, but that's the exception, not the rule. They're just like good interactive bits.
Opponent snap.
That's the Cerebro deck. You did not. The Cerebro deck's our last exhibition today. So I've got 3 more after this. 4 more after this, 4 more. Draw armor so we can dodge a Shang in the center. That won't do it now because they have 3. We're dead.
Wind, aid my hand.
Chance to win is hope they don't draw or don't have Shang. We win here, we win somewhere else with.
Hello, so happy.
All right, we just need to top deck armor, chat. We just need to top deck armor,
All systems
50%.
go.
Actually, there's only 1 card in our deck, but they could have cabled our armor. All right, that wins the game, yeah? Hadouken!
Victory.
Unironically, I think this is my favorite card in Marvel Snap. Simply because it stops my least favorite card in Marvel Snap. Stops Goliath too, yep. Nico demoted. Yeah, sorry. Nico's a victim of the metagame. Remember the closed beta when everybody had the most splits on Nova Carnage and Jeff had the most splits on Armor? Yep. Do you consider Shang a necessary evil? No, I think it's bad for the game on a fundamental level that Shang-Chi is so much better than all of the other tech cards. I think they should both make Shang-Chi a little bit worse and probably make some of the other tech cards that are similar to him better to diversify that slot. There shouldn't just be one card that makes big numbers bad in 40% of decks. There should be four, 5, or 6 cards that make big numbers less good that all are valid choices. The fact that Shang-Chi is just objectively the best choice by such a wide margin, I think is a failure of design on Marvel Snap's part. No one reasonable would ever tell you we should get rid of all the tech cards, but I think reasonable people will tell you we shouldn't have one tech card in 40% of the deck. But a lot of it when you talk about Shang-Chi, people just do this really shitty binary, derp, you just want to get rid of all the tech cards. It's like, no, that's not what remotely anybody reasonable is saying. Fun! Storm? Nailed it. Easy game. Just get rid of this since we got diffed on it.
Wind, aid my hand.
It's a general note for people that are new here. I would just like to remind you, me talking about tech cards and balance on tech cards is explicitly is not me inviting you at home to tell me how you would rebalance Marvel Snap. I do not want to know how you would rebalance Marvel Snap. Please do not tell me. Don't know, don't care. Alright, they're probably not a Killmonger deck, so I don't need to worry about armor here. I don't have hope, so I guess there's a world where I just do this and then we full soak and then we just like play Infinite, yeah? This also leaves me flexibility to just play War Machine next turn. We'll see what they do. But if soaking 5 in the middle is enough here, we'll probably just play Infinite on 6. Call it a day. Unlucky. God, why do people keep dot-gocking us? Thank you, opponent. Appreciate you. Never been more rewarded for passing the turn in my life. Deal, Laredo. Got me, you have a Red Hulk. Get fucked, Buttercup. Alright, so I gained 5 here up to 8. They gained 2 up to 7. We're winning all 3.
Victory.
Josh, thank you for the membership on the YouTube side. I really appreciate that direct support. Welcome to chat, and thanks for keeping me around. That is the somewhat strange part about YouTube, is that a lot of people's Google accounts are tied to like their actual name or whatever. For reference, if you're on the YouTube side, you can change your display name on YouTube chat if you're someone that doesn't want your real name appearing. I also completely understand if you don't care. I'm partially using a real name everywhere as displayed here, but I know some people aren't into that on the internet. Don't ask me where you go to change your display name on the YouTube live side. I don't know the answer to that question, but I do know it is an option. I'm not sure how many people do this, but I tend to run Jeff on Twitch and YouTube to boost his numbers. Look at that real MVP. They got a solid group of people on the YouTube side today, up to almost 500 people in there. I bet that'll creep up a little bit more as we get closer to the OTA. Why did you hold Jeff there when you had the energy? Because we could draw something like Hope that incentivizes me to play Jeff later. There's also a good chance I'll be able to fit Jeff in on Curve later, so it's fine. Not letting them know I'm gonna have this available as a resource has value. I've got an entire network of machines, all with Jeff's stream open up both YouTube and Twitch. Everyone in chat is one of my bots right now. Listen, Jay, when I signed that contract, one of the clauses was that we weren't supposed to talk about it. And I'm kind of disappointed that you're bringing it up. There were definitely, for people that are new here, when Snap stuff was initially taking off, the fact that my numbers are better than a good chunk of people that stream Marvel Snap, there is definitely some salty creators in the community that were spreading rumors that my numbers were bots. And it's just like, well, so long as all those bots keep subscribing with Twitch Prime or Real Money, you can call it whatever you want. Not that angry people making stuff up will ever listen to logic like that. Ooh, they're a war machine. Is that oh, it's a random war machine. Coulson war machine. Does that still happen now? No! Those nonsense accusations have mostly fallen off at this point, in large part due to the fact that other people in the Snap space matured. There's 5 or 6 people that pull similar numbers to I do, and folks like Dexter peak higher than I do, especially during drops time. A big part of it was I was just one of the only people. I'm one of the only people who had a large audience before I was streaming Snap on Twitch. Like, I think if you look at the streaming history of basically all the other large Marvel Snap content creators, I don't think anybody else averaged more than like a couple hundred of viewers before they came over to Snap. Which is good. The space grew and it helped a lot of people grow and become successful in content. Yes, I brought an audience with me from other spaces while other people had to start and build them up as people came into the space. Super Jivey, thank you for the 21 months. Welcome back. Money might not be enough in the middle, but I mostly play this as best of one, so we'll slam it. Do you have any idea how much of your pre-Snap audience came over with you? I don't have a super great read on that. You got Dexter and Big for Hearthstone. So Dexter had a large YouTube channel from Hearthstone, but I'm pretty sure his Twitch numbers weren't that good.
Victory.
This is for by the way, for people that aren't familiar, I have a couple of degrees in data analytics, and I really enjoy diving into numbers and things trying to do the game in my job. There's sites that track the Twitch API where you can see like viewers and stuff. So it looks like Dexter's best year before Snap on Twitch, he averaged about 561 viewers. And for comparison, my best year personally on Twitch before Marvel Snap, I think I averaged about 1,400 viewers. Oh, this person's disconnecting. I think it was 2019 was my best personal year before Snap. Yeah, 1,406 was my 2019. This was Magic Arena's big year. It was 2020 was down a little bit from there, I think.
Victory.
If I recall correctly. It's disconnecting here in the background. Yeah, I started doing variety games in 2020 because Magic was... yeah, you can see, as I love digging into numbers like this, so you can see here, the numbers fell off in large part because I started doing only half Magic the Gathering and trying other things like Legends of Runeterra that weren't really popular. If you're a numbers junkie like myself, you want to look at Twitch stuff, Solidum's kind of the go-to. The only information on Twitch streams that isn't publicly available on the Twitch API is subscriber count, so paid information. But all the other metrics and stuff are freely available, and community sites like that put it up. That was 2 gold tickets and a couple of Proving Grounds win. I need to move on to our next viewer deck submission, but honestly, I think I'm gonna take this one and save it, and we'll poke at it some more in the future. This core felt really good. And I think again, the takeaway I always have when I play Storm and Legion together is that like Storm and Legion can't be your primary thing, but it's a fine secondary thing. And like all the bits just kind of worked really well together. So we have War Machine for the Storm Legion combo. We have War Machine to make Infinite and Ebony Maw better. We have Hope Summers with Sunspot to tie these together. We just have, this deck has a bunch of overlapping small packages basically. Would you keep the Lizard? So Lizard's probably the odd card out. Lizard is explicitly here because it's a low energy, high power card that's good when you Legion combo, but I think Legion's just a pretty generically fine Marvel Snap card. I think I would keep this. I can grab it for you. Thank you. Can you explain the war? Okay, so the lockout combo here that's probably more cute than good. What? No, I'm good. I'm good. So the combo that we actually didn't do in the hour or so that we played this, or 45 minutes, whatever it was, is if you play like Sunspot or Nebula, a 2-drop on 2, you can Storm on 3, War Machine on 4, and then Legion into the Flooded on 5 to lock the game out, basically. It's a different 3-card combo to make it a little bit more surprising than going Storm on 4 into Legion on 5. Which was neat. I like that a lot. Yeah, it's cute. And again, you shouldn't focus on that. That's not gonna come up a ton. But when it does, it's good to know that it's there. And our deck just still won games with other bits being good.